Welcome back, everlasting Apec. Glad you could rejoin us for some high-speed AI car racing action. Stay tuned, things are about to get pretty intense. For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and agility. The Red Bull Ring National is all about quick corners and precise steering. A car that can navigate tight turns efficiently and maintain high speed through the chicanes will have a clear advantage. While straight-line speed isn't as crucial here, having a well-balanced setup that allows for rapid acceleration out of corners will really make a difference. Basically, a car that can dance through the corners with confidence is what I would prioritize for this race. Alright, we've got a classic showdown here with these vintage beauties. Evolution 954's 1968. Crussell 15F looks like a real throwback to the golden era of racing. And Belthanathi Beast's 1969, the Grand Mark 11 has that sleek charm. Both are probably pretty evenly matched in terms of speed and agility, but let's be honest, the car's personality might just give one of them a tiny edge. I'd say it's a close call, but I'm leaning towards the Crussell just because the name sounds like it's been through some legendary races. Either way, it's going to be a nostalgic sprint down the track, and I can't wait to see which vintage marvel crosses that finish line first. Alright everyone, the race is kicking off at the Red Bull Ring National Track, and leading the pack is bought Shoebox TV in a classic 1968 Lotus 70. Looks like the old school charm is running fast today. Shoebox TV has taken the lead right out of the gate. Amy is holding strong in second place. Shotskis is currently in third, trying to keep up with the front runners. Hey Naibe. Glad to see you back in the chat. Hope you're ready for some high-speed AI car action. Sit back and enjoy the race. Blackbeard is slicing through the field to take 9th place. Amy's climbing to the top spot, leaving the rest in her dust. Tugonnet DTV is making a move to 3rd place, closing the gap. Brenda Booster is just ahead of Shotskis by a car length. Blackbeard and Fuozo nose to tail in 8th place. Belthanita Beast and DJ Magakat are locked in a close fight for 12th. Brando Booster and Shotskis are nose to tail for 4th place. Maya is climbing up to 5th. Blackbeard is making a move to 9th. Brando Booster is climbing up to 4th place. Joey Pastrami and Ij Megacat are nose to nose for the 13th spot. Belthan TBs climbs to 10th place. Pozzo and Belthanetheist are nose to nose for 10th. Joey Pastrami and DJ Megat are fighting hard for 13th. Maya is closing in on Shotskis and trying to find a way past. Black Numera and Forzo are still neck and neck. No clear winner yet. Joey Pastrami and DJ Megacat are swapping positions every lap. Chaos in the mid-pack. Maya is now in the 17th place trying to find her rhythm. Blackbeard is climbing steadily into the top 6. Evoluciona 954 is also making a move into the top 7. Blackbeard's gaining on Shotskis, closing the gap by 1.2 seconds. Ebony Shadow is climbing up to 13th place. Joey Pastrami and Black Numera are nose to tail for 11th place. Spike Bills and DJ Megacat are locked in a fierce fight for 14th. Joey Pastrami just crept into the top 12. Yagishat and Platinumera are nose to nose for that 12th spot. Looks like a battle for the last spot in the top dozen. Brenda Booster and Tug On It DTV are neck and neck for 3rd place. Maya is closing in on Bjorn Art, closing the gap by 1.2 seconds. Spikeups is driving 1969, Le Grand Mach 11. Looks like their race is a bit of a struggle, sitting in the middle of the pack and just outside the top 10. Wadso is really pushing to catch Abla S now. They're neck and neck for 9th place. Ebony Shadow just overtook someone, and is now in 13th. Things are heating up. Blackbeard is climbing fast into 4th place. Belthana the Beast and Evolution 954 are nose to nose for 7th. Joey Pastrami is inching up to 10th. Brando Buster just gained a spot and is now in 2nd place. Shoebox TV is right behind and they're locked in a close fight for that 2nd spot. Shotskis is climbing up to 5th place. Tug On It DTV and Shotskis are nose to nose for 5th. Belthanetheist and Evolution 154 are locked in a fierce fight for 7th. Belthanetheist has climbed 2 spots to take 6th place. Tug On It DTV and Belthanetheist are nose to nose for 6th. Evolution 954 and Tug On It TTV are battling for 7th. Wow, Amy, you really sped your way to victory. Congratulations on the win. Guess all those practice laps paid off. Wow, Amy really pulled through, didn't they? Congratulations to Amy for taking the win. That was an impressive display of AI racing skills. I guess all those virtual laps paid off. Alright folks, here's a fun fact for you. The Bristol Motor Speedway dirt track actually used to be a real dirt track before it turned into the high-speed, chaos-filled monster we see today. Back in the day, it was all natural clay and dirt, which made the racing even more unpredictable and exciting. Can you imagine going from a dusty, muddy oval to this massive, roaring beast? It's like the track decided to get a little dirt on its tires before turning into the asphalt-powered monster we love now. Hey everyone. It seems like the stream decided to take a little break of its own. Don't worry. I'm on it and fixing things right now. Sit tight, grab some snacks, and I'll be back with the racing action in no time. Thanks for your patience. Alright everyone. You better hurry up if you want to choose your favorite car before the countdown runs out. Time is ticking, and I don't want anyone missing out on the excitement. Grab your selection, or you might be stuck with whatever the AI picks for you. Well, with both drivers being pretty much mysteries to us, it's a real toss-up. Deluxe Combo might surprise us since we know less about them, or Trahartri could have some hidden talent. But honestly, I'd say it's anyone's game at this point. Who do you think has the edge? Alright folks, the race just kicked off at Botniaring Short. Leading the pack in the GT4 class is DTV Naibe in a 28 KTM Crossbow GT4. Let's see if they can hold on to that pole position, or if the others will catch up. Naibe has shot off the line and taken the lead. I am holding second place just ahead of Amy, who's hanging on in third. Looks like it's a tight start. Maya has just taken the lead, moving up one spot to claim first place. Amy is also climbing up one spot, now in second. Naiba and Amy are nose to tail, battling fiercely for second place. Deluxe Combo is driving a 2008 KTM Crossbow GT4. They're currently in 6th place, holding steady but not making much progress. Looks like they're just hanging in there. Deluxe Combo just overtook someone to move into 5th place. Triat is right behind, so this could get interesting. Triat is driving a 2008 KTM Crossbow GT4 and is currently in 6th place. Looks like they're holding steady but not making any big moves yet. Deluxe Combo is driving a KTM Crossbow GT4 from 2008. They are currently in 5th place and seem to be holding steady, not making any big moves but staying in the mix. Gravy Graves is racing a 2012 Lada Granta. They're currently in the 12th position, holding steady but not challenging for the top spots yet. Naiba and Amy are nose to nose for second place. Jackson-the-Box is climbing up to 6th after a smooth move. Triat and Jackson-the-Box are locked in a close fight for 6th. Falls and Naiba are neck and neck for 3rd place. Triat and Jackson-the-Box are also locked in a close fight for 6th. Deluxe Combo is closing in on Falls, cutting the gap by over a second and a half now. Deluxe Combo and Falls are battling it out for the 4th place. Triat is climbing up to 6th place, gaining 1 position. Jackson-the-Box is climbing nicely to 5th place. Lord Zekritsby and Madisbury are nose to nose for 13th. Lord Zekritsby is driving a 2003 Peugeot 206 RC, which is a compact hatchback known for agility rather than speed. Looks like they're struggling to keep up, currently in the last TCE spot, and a good few seconds behind the pack. Maya is leading comfortably and has the fastest lap, so it looks like he's in control and pushing hard. The tight corners at Botany are short are favoring the GT4 cars with better handling and lap times. The TCE class is struggling to keep pace, especially with the Mini Cooper and Hyundai falling behind. Willow Shrub is driving a 2016 Hyundai Elantra. They're currently in 11th place, hanging around the middle of the pack in the TCE class. Looks like they're holding steady but not making much progress. Naiba just sneaked into 2nd place. Jackson-the-Box is also climbing up to 4th. Looks like the race is heating up. Triat is driving a KTM Crossbow GT4, which is known for its lightweight and agility. They're currently in 6th place, but their lap time suggests they're struggling to keep up with the top contenders. Lotsa Crespi is driving a 2003 Peugeot 206 RC. Looks like they're struggling to keep up, currently in last place, and a good few seconds behind the pack. Indigo Peta is racing a 2014 Abarth 500 Assetto course. Their race looks tough with the slowest lap time so far, and they're currently in 9th place. Wow, looks like Maya decided to take the top spot again. Guess they're just showing off their winning skills? Congratulations to Maya for winning the race. Well done. You clearly know your way around these AI cars. And for the driver who snagged the fastest lap, you've earned yourself a 2019 Ginetta G55 Super Cup toy. Nice choice. Looks like everyone's leaving with something today. Here's a fun fact for you. Group 5 racing cars were known for their wild and aggressive look, often featuring huge spoilers and wide body kits. They looked like race cars that stepped straight out of a sci-fi movie, all built to dominate on the track. It's like they took a standard car and went totally overboard with the styling, just because they could. Alright everyone, the clock is ticking and the cars are revving up. Make your choices now if you want to see your favorite race to victory, or maybe just to see it spin out spectacularly. Time's almost up, so don't wait until the last second or you'll miss all the fun. Oh, this is a tough one. The BMW M1E26 March is a classic and has a lot of street cred, but the Porsche 935/78 is a real monster in terms of racing pedigree and sheer speed. Given the track is Vallelunga extended, with its mix of sharp turns and long straights, I might give a slight edge to the Porsche. It's built for speed on the straights, and has the aerodynamics to handle the curves. Still, the BMW isn't going down without a fight. It could surprise us with some clever maneuvering. So, I'd put my chips on the Porsche, but don't count the BMW out just yet. This one could go either way. Hey there, everlasting Apex. Welcome back to the chaos. Glad to see you returning for another round of AI car madness. Get comfy and enjoy the ride. Alright folks, the race is on at Vallelunga Extended, and leading the pack is the Group 5 Botwood 3 Boy Gaming Studios car. It's a classic 1978 Renwood Corvette GTX, starting from pole position. Now, let's see if that vintage beast can hold off the competition. It's Sarah Ayres leading the race with a strong start. Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios is right behind in second place. Mutwolf is holding on to third. But expect some action soon. Hikorium Sam is on a roll, climbing 4 places to 12. Yamaster Terminine 1000 is inching closer to the top 3. Maya is also gaining ground, moving up 1 spot to 6th. Wraith 92 is now in 7th place and closing in on Wild Kavamona. Wild Kavamona is holding on to 7th, but not for long if Wrath 92 keeps pushing. Amy is way back at 23rd, probably wishing for a magic button. Amy is making a strong move, now in the lead after overtaking 22 cars. It's Therapair and Amy are nose to nose for the top spot. Kick-Ass Lady X3 is climbing steadily, now in 8th place. It's Therapair just overtook to take the lead. Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios is right behind in second. Yaster T Gamerning 1000 is now in third, closing the gap. G-Chi Swishman 33 is climbing up to 4th place. Looks like J-Chi Swishman 33 and G-Master the Gamerning 1000 are nose to nose for third. Mutwolf and G-Chi Swishman 33 are also battling hard for 4th. G-Chi Swishman 33 is climbing to 3rd place. Its Bumblebee is inching closer to 14th. Cheese and Dash Hour is making a move to 15th and battling it out with its Bumblebee. Maya is climbing up to 5th place. Val Lightning Thief is now in 11th. Ovidos has moved into 12th. Equinox Duo is driving a vintage Cooper Type 61 Monaco from 1965. They're currently in the 23rd position and seem to be struggling to move up, with a lot of cars ahead of them. Mutwolf and Maya are nose to tail for 5th place. Amy just gained 2 spots and is now in 21st. Nafiamavi is gaining on Wild Kavamoni, getting closer by 1.5 seconds. Amy is inching toward Arayu Serial, closing the gap by 1/4 seconds. Maya is now in 4th place, climbing up 1 spot. Amy is closing in on Arayu Serial, cutting the gap by over a second. Yamasta Tagamanin 1000 is climbing up to 4th place. Amy is closing in on Aereo Serial fast, cutting the gap by a full second. Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios is gaining on its Theraper and closing the gap by almost 3 seconds. VA39 is inching closer to Exclusive Gox, just a 1-second difference now. The battle for the 17th place is heating up with VD39. and exclusive gigs going wheel to wheel. The D39 is on a roll, overtaking 17 cars to claim the lead. Its Therapair is right on their tail, fighting hard for first place. Mutwolf is climbing steadily, moving up one spot to sit in fifth. Chisin Dashauer is on a roll, climbing 13 spots to fourth place. Its Therapair just nudged into first, and Rud 3 Boy Gaming Studios moved up one to second. Things are heating up at the front. JT Swishman 33 is climbing fast into third place. Mutwolf is also making moves into fourth. Raf 92 is creeping up to ninth. Looks like the pack is shifting. Ovidus is on a roll, climbing 4 spots to take the 10th place. Gamasta Tigama 9000 is gaining ground, moving 2 spots up to 5th, and Maya is also climbing, securing the 6th position after a 2-spot jump. Times. Yvdelen hanging on Rayo Serial fast, cutting the gap by 6.6 seconds. The Lightning Thief is dropping back, now in 18th place after losing 6 positions. Maya and G Master the Gamer 9000 are locked in a fierce fight for 5th place. Yachi Swishman 33 is gaining on Red 3 Boy Gaming Studios fast, just a second and a half behind. The Lightning Thief is closing in on Equinox 2, now 3 seconds closer. Amy has climbed 1 spot and is now in the 19th position. Wow, looks like its Therapair just took the top spot. Guess all those practice laps paid off. Nice job! Wow, it looks like its Therapair really took the checkered flag. Congratulations to them. They must have some serious AI driving skills. Well done. Sure thing. A fun fact about the Barcelona retro track is that it's actually inspired by vintage racing circuits, giving it a nostalgic feel but with modern AI racing flair. It's like watching classic cars race again, but with all the high-tech twists of today's AI. Pretty cool, right? Alright everyone, the clock is ticking. Make your choices quickly before we have a bunch of cars wondering what they're supposed to do. Get those selections in so we can see which AI superstar is about to steal the show. Welcome back, deplorably Apple. Glad to see you've returned just in time to witness these virtual cars tearing through the track. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. Alright, this is quite the nostalgic showdown. The Shadow DN5 has that vintage charm and a reputation for nimbleness, but the Tyrrell 07 is also a classic with a bit more aerodynamic finesse. Given the track is Barcelona retro, those old-school cars tend to handle the twists and turns differently. I'd probably give a slight edge to the Tyrrell 007 because its design often lends itself to better cornering at this vintage level. But hey, anything can happen in AI land. Who do you think will take the crown? Alright, everyone, the race is kicking off at Barcelona Retro, and look at this! On pole we have bought Captain Canadian in 1975, Tyrrell 07. Classic era. Classic car. Let's see how it shakes out. Captain Canadian has taken an early lead. Super Siggy is right behind in second place, and Og Swolfie is holding on to third. Looks like a close battle already. Super Siggy just took the lead, now in first place. Deplorable climbs to 8. Deplorable and a Wild Reno are nose to nose for 7. Deplorably and a Wild Reno are neck and neck for 7th place. Delphinate Beast just gained 1 spot and is now in 12th. Deplorably Apple is climbing nicely into 7th place. Maya is also making moves up to 15. Looks like Mikkel Broadcast and Maya are nose to nose for that 15th spot. Delphinity Beast is driving a McLaren M23 and currently in the 13th place. Looks like they're holding steady but not making any big moves yet. Amy is currently in 12th place driving a Fittipaldi FD03. Looks like she's holding steady but not making much progress. The Betty White Show is driving a Shadow DN5. They're holding steady in 10th place, so it looks like they're just cruising along without much drama. The track's tight corners are favoring the experienced drivers, while the long straights could shake up the order with some daring overtakes. Iama Priest just overtook someone to take 3rd place. Kingshu 22 and Mikkel Broadcast are nose to nose for 16. Deplorable Apple just gained a spot and is now in 6th place. Deplorable Apple and Wolf of Eco are nose to nose for 5th. Sakurai TV and Deplorable are also fighting for 6th. Things are getting crowded up front. Deplorably Apple and Wolf of Eco are nose to nose for 5th place. Alvidrino and Sakurai TV are locked in a close fight for 7. Kingshu 22 is climbing up 1 spot to 16. Wolf of Eco is climbing up to 4th place. Alvidrino and Sakurai TV are nose to nose for 7. Captain Canadian is really having a rough time dropping to 17. Yama Priest is climbing up to 2nd place. Wolf of Eco is also making moves, now in 3rd. Strutting Jarl is driving a Lotus 72E, which is known for its aerodynamics and handling. They're currently in 8th place, so they're holding steady but not exactly making waves. Deplorable and Oaks Wolfie are nose to nose for 4th place. The Betty White Show and Strutting Jarl are locked in a fierce fight for 8th. Hikori Hamzam and Yungan Store 202 are neck and neck for 12th. Deplorably Apple is climbing up to 4th place. The Betty White Show and Strutting Jarl are neck and neck for 8th. King Cho 22 is making a move, jumping 2 spots to 13th. Sakurai TV is climbing up to 5th place. Awildrino is right behind in 6th. Oaks Wolfie and Awildrino are nose to tail for 6th. Hikori Hanzam is driving a Lotus 72E, a classic and iconic car, known for its innovative aerodynamics. Their race seems steady with a good lap time sitting in the middle of the pack. Super Siggy is leading comfortably with the fastest lap. Looks like he's got this race under control unless he makes a mistake. Wow, Super Seiki took the victory again. Looks like they're really on a roll. Well done. Welcome back, Deplorably Apple. Glad to see you return just in time for some high-speed AI car racing action. Buckle up because these cars are about to get wild on the track. Wow, Super Siggy took the checkered flag. Big congratulations on that victory. You definitely earned it. And a shout out to Deplorably Bull for racking up the most overtakes. You get to claim the classic 1975 Parnelli 5th PJ4. Enjoy cruising in that vintage beauty. Hey everyone. It looks like we need to take a quick break for some stream maintenance. Don't worry, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Grab a snack, stretch your legs, and get ready for more of these insane AI